All right, welcome back. So this is the fourth video in a sequence where we're building a Raspberry Pi case. And so what we're going to do here in this video is we're going to open up some holes in the side of the case to allow for the connectors to be plugged into the Raspberry Pi. So if I come over here to the document camera, I'll show you kind of where we're headed here. If you roll this up, we're going to take this bit of plastic here out so that we can access it and plug our connectors in. This is a pretty unsophisticated sort of port that we're trying to build here. We're just trying to open that up with some holes. You can imagine much more complicated things that were much smaller and targeted towards particular cable assembly. But anyway, so in this particular case, we're just trying to open them up so we can plug in sort of standard conventional USB and HDMI and audio cables. All right, so here we are in Fusion. So here's our model. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a sketch on this surface right here. I've got the Pi turned on. If I turn that off, so it's in there. So we're going to take this surface here and we're going to create a sketch on it. Let me turn this back on so you can see the connectors back there. We'll kind of zoom in. So what I'll do now is I'll just make a rectangle, and I'm not going to be terribly precise here. I'm just going to take a rectangle here, and I'll just open all of this up here. Again, if you were being very careful, you might want to draw this in very specifically for the particular connector you're going to hook up to. All right, so there's our rectangle. Now if I come up here to the modify and I create a fillet so I can smooth these edges out here. This is a 3mm radius, which is fine for what we're doing here. I'll just finish these. All right, so there you go. Not terribly sophisticated. Let's go ahead and finish that sketch. We'll go ahead and cut away that plastic. So if we go ahead and roll it over here, now I'm going to create an extrusion here on this face here, and I'll make it negative. And I'll make it, I'm going to, instead of giving it a specific distance, in case I were to change the wall thickness down the road, I'll make it to an object. And so I'll roll this over and I'll get on this inside face here and I'll say, okay. And so there, it went ahead and cut out that plastic. So there you go. That's the hole for the connectors. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save this, and we'll come back in the next video, and we'll get ready to make the tops, the lid, and then the cover, which I'm calling cover. So if I come back over my document camera, so we're going to make, in the next video, we'll make this acrylic lid, and then we'll make this cover in the following video, and then we'll make this bottom piece. And these will go quite a bit quicker than the base because they're, frankly, much simpler parts to begin with. So, all right, so we will come back for the next video here.